Hey, Big Boss lovers, how's it going? Guess what? Big Boss 16 is right around the corner. And when I mean right around the corner, I mean in October. तो खतरों आया, अब झलक आ रहा है, and then Big Boss आएगा. Can you believe it's the 16th season? And with the 16th season, I hear there's some changes on the horizon. What are they? Let's find out. So, guys, I just heard some really crazy news that with season 16, we might see a new host. Like, what is this about?
So, Kirti, I'm definitely excited for this season, and I can't believe it's been 16 years. But what I'm most excited about is Rohit Shetty, of course.
Rohit Shetty is the new host of Bigg Boss.
Yeah,
Amazing.
The hero of Khatron.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Can you believe it? How amazing Bigg Boss is going to be now. Like,
so
wow.
You know what? I am in two minds. एक तो मुझे लगता है like some new mirch masala is needed for this show क्योंकि इतना time हो गया है. There's been nothing new. But on the other hand, this is Salman's show. तो Salman कैसे नहीं होगा?
I always thought that Salman is indispensable, but sadly and lately, Salman has shown his disinterest whenever, especially in the last season, there was this lack of energy, there was this lack of interest. कोई मुझे लगता है investment नहीं उनकी emotional जो हुआ करती थी. We have seen him 100%. On fire. लेकिन if the news is like that कि Rohit Shetty is being approached, he is the new face of reality TVs. Because he has done brilliant job in KKK. Having said that, अगर सलमान आते हैं तो वो उस zeal के साथ आए, भाईजान बन के आए और वो अपना एक सटीक point of view रखें जो वो miss कर रहे हैं.
I used to think कि सलमान खान से अच्छा कोई host नहीं है, खासकर Big Boss जैसे show में, because he does the entertainment, हंसी मजाक, but he also झाड़ the contestants when they need it. Lekin for the last, not just last season, Odie, for me, the last few seasons, Salman has been a letdown. I still like him, but I just feel like he's mailing it in. कि मुझे check मिल रहे हैं, मुझे यहाँ अपनी हाजिरी देनी है, जो मुझे बताया जा रहा है, मैं वो बोल रहा हूँ. That's what the feeling I was getting, क्योंकि I always thought कि no one can tell Salman what to say, what to do. But कभी कभार मुझे लगा है कि ये बेफजूल का टॉपिक निकला है, बेफजूल की आर्ग्यूमेंट्स हो रही हैं, doesn't make any sense. सर पैर नहीं हो रहा था किसी डिस्कशन का, या जो like solution होना चाहिए था वहां तक हम कभी पहुंचे नहीं. So I just was dissatisfied. And जहां तक रोहित शेट्टी का सवाल है, him as a host is very interesting to me क्योंकि हमने खतरों में देखा है, he is passionate. वो भी हंसी मजाक करता है, मौज मस्ती करता है, लेकिन he lets you know when he is pissed, when he is disappointed, when he is angry. वो सब बताता है and he's not scared. क्योंकि at the end of the day, he's also Rohit Shetty. He is also a very successful filmmaker and director. And so he has a lot of weight too. अगर Big Boss में वो आता है, I think that he's going to be just as fun and just as involved as he is in खतरों. क्योंकि खतरों उसका brand है. और अगर यहाँ आएगा Big Boss में, he knows he has to live up to Salman. So I'm sure he will bring his own fire into it. And I'll be really excited to see कि जो दर्जा सलमान को मिलता था from the contestants, वो दर्जा रोहित को मिलता है या नहीं?
Kirti, see, what I feel is with Salman, he's done this show for so many years, and I felt at a time that he's irreplaceable. But over the few years, he's been coming on the show and saying things like, I can't do this shit, mujhe nahi karna, mujhe next year nahi bulana. And then now we see, he's asking for there's a rumor that he's asking for 1,000 crore. So I do feel,
wow. The funny thing is, हर साल मैंने अगले साल नहीं आना, अगले साल नहीं आना, अगले साल थोड़ी फीस अप करके वो आता है, right? Maybe this year इतनी high fee अपनी मांग ली that the makers are like, okay, maybe this is one that we cannot fulfill and let's go a different route.
It's like तू हमारा पूरा पैसा डुबा देगा, हमसे हर चीज लेके जाएगा. How are we supposed to pay the contestants? How are we supposed to afford it?
So
I
think
he's
Big
demanding
Boss
too
makes
much.
their money. I think
They
Big Boss makes their
but
money.
I think 1,000 crore is too much, Kirti, for just a reality show.
Is 1,000 crore too much for Salman, Odie?
I think Salman needs to prove that he's worth it. एक तो महंगाई बहुत ज़्यादा है, to be very honest. Has he been delivering? I guess no. क्योंकि मेरा problem कहाँ पे आया था जब आप एक balance point of view की बात होती है, I have not seen him doing that. और फिर लोगों को ये बताना कि तुमने अपनी गेम ऐसी करनी है, ऐसी नहीं करनी है. यू आर नोबडी, मतलब हम ये चीज बिलीव करते हैं, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी को आप इस तरह से मॉडिफाई मत करें कि आपको कैसा दिखना है, एंड वी हैव सीन हिम डूइंग दैट टू मैनी गुड कंटेस्टेंट, जिसकी वजह से उनकी गेम स्पॉइल हुई है। बहुत सारे उनके ऐसे स्टैंड्स गए हैं विच आई फाइंड रियली प्रॉब्लमेटिक, बीट फॉर शमिता वर्सेस बिचुकले, जहां पे वो कॉन्स्टेंटली उसके सामने बैठा एंड सलमान वाज लाइक तुम्हें क्या फर्क पड़ता है, तुम क्यों ले रही हो? सो आई थॉट कि जहां पे उनको मेन मुद्दों के ऊपर आना चाहिए था, ही इग्नोर्ड दैट, बीट प्रतीक को लेके हो या रुबीना को लेके बैशिंग हो, बहुत सारी चीजों के अंदर आई फाइंड इट वियर्ड।
I also didn't agree with some of his decision making या pinpointing शमिता के time जो बिचुकले के साथ हुआ था. I also thought कि unnecessarily या थोड़ा ज्यादा शमिता को सुनाया जा रहा है और बिचुकले को कम. That's what I thought.
Balancing act नहीं है.
हाँ. और also I always thought कि करण को unnecessarily he was trying to say कि तू ऐसे नहीं गेम खेल, तू ऐसे खेल. जय भानुशाली को तो पूरा ही डाउन कर दिया इन्होंने. विशाल कोटियान की गेम कितनी अच्छी जा रही थी, देन उसको एक्सपोज कर करके उसकी गेम का भी कुछ नहीं रहा. So I always think you are a host, you host the show, don't become like someone who is telling them what to do. Because then उनकी real personalities नहीं दिखती हमें. And जहाँ तक Rubina का season था, same thing. I thought Rubina and Abhinav were bashed unnecessarily every single week.
Every weekend का वार was a torture.
Yeah. In the recent times, I have been disappointed with Salman. लेकिन कोई ये deny नहीं कर सकता कि Salman has star value. सलमान की वजह से वीकेंड के वार लोग देखते हैं. I know कि पिछले कुछ सालों से वीकेंड का वार का भी TRP इतना ज्यादा great नहीं है. But that being aside, जितने लोग आते भी थे ना, I think they came for Salman as well. या ये होगा कि because Rohit Shetty came, is new blood and new spice to the show, तो TRP boost होगी. या लोगों को लगेगा कि सलमान नहीं है तो हमने क्या करना है देख के.
कीर्ति, जब हम रोहित शेट्टी की बात करते हैं ना, why I find him more appropriate, क्योंकि एक तो recent जो के गुजर रहे, he is too good. और एक और चीज है कि he is a no bullshit man. तो हमें वो देखना बड़ा मजेदार रहेगा कि जब ऐसी सिचुएशन के अंदर रोहित शेट्टी का भी एक लिटमस टेस्ट हो सकता है. और सलमान खान और बिग बॉस दे आर सिनोनिमस.
मुझे हमेशा लगा अगर सलमान नहीं होस्ट करेगा तो फराह आएगी, बिकॉज फराह इतनी बार आ चुकी है, तो मे बी दे थॉट कि इतनी बार आ चुकी है, let's go in a whole different direction. Because I never thought Rohit Shetty would come on this show like this.
This time the season might go a bit bigger because, like we've seen Rohit Shetty, he takes the right stand. I remember when he came to season 13, when Asim and Sid obviously were having this whole melodrama going on. He came then, unne uski sulah kara di. Whereas with Salman, it's like he bashes you in the face. And we've seen an example in season 15, jab har week he used to say to Umar Riaz ke tu doctor hai, how are you behaving, this is your profession, this is now how a doctor should be, you're aggressive and stuff. And I do feel that Salman Khan does go above board sometimes. I mean, I know he's a host, he has the authority to explain, but there's a tariqa, and I feel sometimes he crosses the boundary and he doesn't take the right stand.
I don't know if people are going to hate me or whatever for saying this. इस रिगार्ड में मुझे कंगना एज अ होस्ट ज्यादा अच्छी लगी थी लॉकअप में, बिकॉज उसने बार-बार कहा I am not here to judge your game. I am not here to tell you कि you're doing right or wrong. जो आपने करना है करो, जो आपकी पर्सनालिटी है दिखाओ, जैसे गेम खेलनी है खेलो. So I wish कि Bigg Boss comes to this like level कि हमने आपको बताना नहीं है आप कैसे कर रहे हो या क्या करना चाहिए, जो आप हो वो दिखाओ, whether you're backstabber, whether you are a liar, whether you are manipulating, जो भी है, जो करना है करो, because that is your true personality. Then if you are telling someone कि this is what you did and this is what you're doing and then that person changes, तो if your reality नहीं रही, then it's fake.
Such a great example that you have given. There was no moral policing. वो उनको जज नहीं कर रही थी. There was no moral policing. Let the audience decide कि उनको किससे resonate होता है. वो किसकी गेम को पसंद करते हैं, किस तरह करते हैं. Is it good or is it bad? सलमान खान का इशू ये है, वैसे वो बोलेंगे कि जी बाहर की बातें ना करें, लेकिन he is the one जो बाहर की बातें बहुत करना शुरू हो गए. And then okay fine, you want to scrutinize Umar Riaz, scrutinize Umar Riaz, but don't go to his personal profession. Let his outside life be outside. वो टारगेटिंग बड़ी गलत लगी. गीता माँ आई थी इसी मुद्दे के ऊपर, which I really didn't like. His performance has been going down. और रोहित शेट्टी के ऊपर, like you mentioned, फराह खान, Farah Khan is a big director and Rohit Shetty is a big director. लेकिन right now, if we remain true to the fact कि reality show को लेके जिसका impact ज्यादा है, जिसकी बातों को लोग सुनना पसंद करेंगे, देखना चाहेंगे, रोहित शेट्टी has that aura. I agree कि फराह खान is a big boss buff. लेकिन रोहित शेट्टी जिस अथॉरिटी से आते हैं, जिस तरह से वो भी डील कर रहे हैं, और अभी के अंदर तो लग रहा है कि वो बिग बॉस ही थोड़ा बहुत खेल रहे हैं, तो वो हमें उनकी प्रेपरेशन नजर आ रही है.
मे बी उन्होंने देखा कि खतरों में क्या क्या हुआ एंड हाउ रोहित शेट्टी डिड हिज मिर्च मसाला, हिज इनपुट, तो उनको लगा कि खतरों में इतना हो रहा है, बिग बॉस में क्या होगा. जहां तक सीजन 16 की बात है, right now there's no contestant list, like a final contestant list out. I thought maybe we should talk about who we want to see. क्योंकि अभी हमें कोई आइडिया नहीं है कौन आ रहा है कौन नहीं आ रहा, you know, rumors है, लेकिन those are rumors because nothing is finalized. I don't even think end तक sometimes finalized नहीं होती list. So I would love, and I am waiting for seasons and seasons for this, I want to see Arjun Bijlani in Bigg Boss. I love Arjun Bijlani. I find him very entertaining, very endearing. He's a very fun guy. And also, he doesn't have this ladaka personality. Bigg Boss mein aise personality chahiye that can stand up to other big personalities. So I would love to see Arjun being put into this kind of environment. Jahan hasi mazak chahiye, but people don't want that. People want drama. So kaise Arjun us world mein fit hota hai? Kyunki he's easy on the eyes. He has a very positive energy about him. I really love that. हमने उसको कितने shows host करते हुए देखा है. So we know how he is. Even in खतरों, I liked him. So I want to see him in front of the camera 24/7. I think he would be an asset. And I also think, जैसे जय भानुशाली के साथ हुआ था, he was also a host, also known as a fun guy. Bigg Boss में आके उसका क्या हुआ? So I would be very interested to see Arjun Bijlani के साथ क्या होता है. I really wish he will come.
Kirti, I definitely think Arjun Bijlani is definitely a good fit for Bigg Boss. Because obviously we've seen him in reality shows, उसको experience है, he's a good talker, he's a very good looking person, एक actor भी अच्छा है, popular नाम है industry का. But I do feel sometimes कि I don't want him to become the next Jay Bhanushali, because Jay Bhanushali is a very strong personality. But the thing is, वो Bigg Boss में आके थोड़ा सा फुस हो गया था. You know, it was like he wasn't taking the right stand. He wasn't coming out.
No, you know what? I have to stand up for Jay Bhanushali here. मुझे लगता है जो उसकी गेम थी, जो aggression था, जो भी था, you didn't like it, fine. लेकिन that was his game. They didn't let him play his game.
Salman ruined his game. Salman ruined his game.
ये ना कर, वो क्यों किया, पैसे के ऊपर ऐसे बात क्यों की, you know, every little thing, क्योंकि he wanted to save the money, वो issue बन गया था. Basically anything Jay did wrong. तो obviously वो बुखला गया कि मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. They completely ruined Jay's game. And I think Arjun is a totally different personality than Jay. But even if Arjun goes and shows a temper, shows aggression, दिखाने दो फिर उसको, क्योंकि वो उसकी नेचुरल टेंडेंसी आ रही है बाहर, तो वही हम सबको देखना है. डोंट रूइन अ पर्सन्स गेम बिफोर इट इवन स्टार्ट्स. एंड जय के साथ यही हुआ था.
हमने होस्टिंग की बात की. ही हैज बीन पार्ट ऑफ खतरों, ही हैज डन डांस रियलिटी शो, सो ही इज टू रेडी फॉर बिग बॉस. ही इज अ बिग नेम. माय प्रॉब्लम इज के जहां जय भानुशाली की बात हो रही है, ये जितने इतने अच्छे आर्टिस्ट हैं ना, जो शरीफ लड़के लगते हैं, हितेन तेजवानी was there, तो मुझे डर है या तो ये हितेन बनेंगे, he remain too silent, कि मैं ऐसी कोई बात ना करूं जो जज हो जाए, या he would become Jay Bhanushali. And even if he becomes Jay Bhanushali, I just wish he doesn't get too much bashed unnecessarily to change his game. Nobody should be, you know, treated like that. और अर्जुन बिजलानी जहां तक बात है, तो everybody loves him, pleasant to watch, and he's a fun loving guy. I've loved him in Jhalak even.
So Kirti, the next person that I would like to see in Bigg Boss 16 would be Divyanka Tripathi. I think she was absolutely amazing in Khatron. The personality she had, and I think she's definitely perfect for this, because Bigg Boss is obviously about personality, but it's about how you perform tasks. And वो हर task करती थी, ठीक है? And I feel that she's got the mindset to become a captain. She can become a mastermind, because we've seen that side to her, you know, that way she can be aggressive, but in a very good way. She can motivate people to move ahead. She's a very good sportsman. So I feel she's definitely got that oomph to take that show forward.
I love Divyanka as a participant in Bigg Boss. Please Divyanka
she's
आना.
amazing.
Before खतरों मुझे नहीं लगता था कि दिव्यांका Bigg Boss personality है, क्योंकि वो भी शांत, सुशील, क्यूट बहू, ऐसी मुझे पर्सनालिटी लग रही थी उसकी, बिकॉज उसकी आवाज भी बहुत मीठी है, जैसे वो बोलती है, हर हंसना, हर मुस्कुराहट, एवरीथिंग अबाउट हर. देन शी वेंट टू खतरों एंड शी शोड this girl is bindas. She can do anything. She's courageous. She's feisty, but not in a mean way. She's feisty as in, this is my goal and I'm going to reach it. You know, wo jo jazba hota hai, wo hai usme. She is a fighter and I love that about her. So mujhe lagta hai, she is mentally tough enough to handle Bigg Boss, because mentally tough hona padta hai, because it's a very difficult situation. I think Divyanka will bring that sweetness and also competitiveness. And वो जो बहू वाला रूप है उसका, उसने खतरों में जाके चेंज कर दिया. लेकिन अभी भी जो लोग खतरों नहीं देखते, शायद वो Bigg Boss देखते हैं. So it will be interesting to see her there. And Divyanka is a very, very popular figure.
Divyanka Tripathi is the boss lady. She'll be the boss lady. I know for the fact. उसकी बातें हो, उसको आपने खतरों में देखा है, to the point. And she had a journey. What she has gone through in her personal life, that will be interesting. Amazing. She's a complete Bigg Boss material right now. A hot favorite of mine as well. वो spark है, वो spunk है, and she's not mean. Till now we have seen that she doesn't have that, selfishness around her. So she's a great choice and a lovely personality. So since we were talking about Divyanka Tripathi, I would really manifest Sharad Malhotra here. Because I really love his personality and I think there will be so much drama. There are the, exes who ended on a bad note. It was very much public. And I want that drama and I want to see how they have moved on. The baggage that they carry, whether they reconcile or not. ये हमें चाहिए होता है Bigg Boss में, ये मसाला चाहिए होता है. He is also very good looking guy and a very fit body, a hot hunk. So वो बहुत मजा लेके आएगा for me. अगर दिव्यांका त्रिपाठी जाती है तो I really manifest कि शरद मल्होत्रा भी जरूर जाए और वहां जाके वो जलवे दिखाए, वो धमाके हो कि फिर Bigg Boss का ना जो एसेंस है वो सामने आ जाएगा.
Because OD, we have seen कि exes आते हैं, good terms पे जो end हुए हैं वो भी, and जो bad terms पे end हुए हैं वो भी, actually ज्यादातर bad terms वाले ही आते हैं. तो यहाँ पे oh my god, अभी मैं कह रही थी दिव्यांका इतनी sweet सी, cute सी है. शरद मल्होत्रा, I really like him as well. लेकिन उसके लिए difficult हो जाएगा हमारे दिव्यांका के लिए.
That's what I wanted.
पर अगर वो चटपटानेस चाहिए Bigg Boss में तो यही लेके आ सकता है. If दिव्यांका is there, मुझे लगता है कि ये Bigg Boss वाले कर सकते हैं. And maybe this is why I don't think either of them will come. But I hope they do.
Maybe.
Yeah, I also think he's fun. Lekin he has that underlying thing. He don't mess with me personality as well. Thoda attitude hai uska, and I like that about him. And if I was to mention someone else, attitude wala, so people think, and maybe it's true, I have a thing with people with Karan names. तो मेरे जहन में दो करण हैं जो मैं चाहती हूँ इस शो में आए. एक करण वाही है और एक करण पटेल है. Karan Wahi, once again, good looking guy, fun. He has that Dilli attitude, personality. I love that. But then he is also hot headed. क्योंकि हमने खतरों में उसको देखा है, he gets stressed, he gets frustrated. So I would love to see कि वो कैसे balance out करता है. And actually, I want to see him 24/7. So that's
he's hot.
He has that fun personality like Arjun. सबने उसका fun loving side देखा है. उसने भी काफी shows host किए हुए हैं. उसने भी reality shows किए हुए हैं. He's also a big name in the TV industry. A web series भी वो करता है. So I think he is Bigg Boss material. And जहां तक Karan Patel है, he is 100% guaranteed Bigg Boss material. He has a hot temper. एक सेकंड में वो इरिटेट होता है और वो फिर बोलता है, and मुझे लगता है बोलते बोलते वो हाथ ना उठा दे किसी पे. This is the personality he has. Is very fiery. हमने देखा है when he's been invited to Bigg Boss, as a guest, जैसे panelist आया था, I think पिछले साल ही आया था, when he talked to the other housemates. वहाँ हमने देखा था how he argues with people around him अपने point रखने के लिए, and उसने ना एक बहुत अच्छी बात कही थी. तेजा को लेके कि पता भी नहीं चलना किसी को, एंड तेजा ने पता नहीं कहां से कहां गेम ले जानी है और वो जीतेगी। करण पटेल ने ये कहा था और तब हम सब देख रहे थे, रियली ये होगा, एंड वो ही हुआ। So Karan Patel has a very good sense of what is happening outside when he's looking in. I want to see what happens when he's in. When he's in that pressure cooker, uska kya hota hai? Will he be able to control himself? Will he be able to be that alpha male जो वो बनता है बाहर में, वो अंदर अल्फा मेल बनेगा? एंड अगर बनेगा, क्या वो हंसी मजाक कर सकता है कि या वो सीरियस ही रहेगा, अग्रेसिव ही रहेगा एंड फाइट्स ही करेगा? आई वुड लव टू सी दैट।
एक नहीं दो करण चाहिए कीर्ति को, एक करण भाई भी चाहिए।
बहुत अच्छे लगते हैं
yeah,
She loves
and
Karan.
Karan Patel भी चाहिए। There is this thing about Karans.
I like
Yeah, but I love Karan Kundra.
Karan Wahi, Karan Singh Grover और कोई करण है?
There's so many Karans.
करण
Johar.
Karan Johar. So Karan Wahi की जहां तक बात है, I think he's really hot. वो hot headed हो जो भी हो, I love his body, I love his smile. He's this वो जो devilish और angel का mixture होता है ना, वो है. He has this both shades. जहां तक करण पटेल की बात है, ही इज अ टेक्स्ट बुक बिग बॉस मटेरियल। वो जब हिना खान के टाइम पे भी आए थे ना, इन्होंने आते साथ ही हिना खान के ऊपर डायरेक्ट वार करना शुरू कर दिए थे और उसके एक्सप्रेशंस को लेके बोल रहे थे। लास्ट टाइम जब ये आए तेजा के ऊपर, आई रिमेम्बर इस डायलॉग, कहता ये इन सबको बेच के खा जाएगी, इनको पता भी नहीं चलेगा, एंड विच शी डिड। सो करण पटेल को मैंने जब के में देखा था, आई वाज लाइक के ज्यादा ही इज अ बिग बॉस थिंग. So he should definitely come.
With Karan Wahi, I've obviously seen him in reality shows, and I think he's definitely got experience. I think experience is something that goes further in life. And I do feel, like you said, he's hot-headed, but he's definitely talented because we've seen him in different shows. We've seen him in Khatron as well, and he's done amazingly well. And I do feel that a guy who's very, upfront and very, powerful in a show like Khatron, I think they can do well in Bigg Boss. And I feel the same with Karan Patel as well. You guys have obviously said that, he came on as a panelist and he said that Tejas aisi hogi, but he also said things like logon ki poll kholna and stuff. And I do feel that Bigg Boss needs that sort of person, mastermind person jo idhar udhar aag lagaye.
Karan Patel can be the mastermind.
Yeah.
He's definitely a mastermind, and I do feel that mindset will take him further towards to become a winner. On the other hand, I do feel Bigg Boss needs this season a different phase. Sometimes we get movie stars that come in, that go through a low and then they all of a sudden come. But for me, I actually want to see, and it'll be very interesting to see Malika Sherawat on this show.
Nice.
Now, the reason why is because, she comes with controversy. She comes with drama. She's beautiful. She's sexy. She's done a lot of work. But she speaks her mind. She knows what it is. She knows how to show people the truth. The aina dikhane dusre ko, kisi ko. When she knows, black is black, white is white, she'll tell you straight up. She'll tell you things right. And I'm sure she'll definitely get people to pamper her. Like, main liye ye karo, main koi kaam nahi karungi, main li jaake chai bana, tu kitchen sambhal. So she's got that captainship in her mind as well. She seems very intellectual. Nowadays, obviously, she's out in a different country, laying on a beach, having these vibrant holidays. And I do feel she needs to come back to India and, show us what she's about.
Malika Sherawat wasn't even on my radar. I'm so happy you mentioned her because 100% what Bigg Boss material hai, because she is not only a beautiful face, she has a very strong personality.
Yeah.
And मुझे लगता है जो उसके अंदर है वो ही जुबान पे है, and I love those kind of
Absolutely.
people. And I think वो डरती नहीं है. She knows the truth and she's ready to speak that truth whether you are ready or not. फिर से entry हो सकती है उसकी in the Hindi film industry क्योंकि वो काफी समय से नहीं है यहाँ. It could be a nice segue for her. It will be really cool to see her.
Yeah, Malika Sherawat is such an interesting choice because she is diva, she is intelligent, she is this attitude queen, lekin she's a no bullshit woman. She's a strong lady. That is why people have problem with her. कि वो जब मीडिया के साथ पंगा ले सकती है ओपन में तो वो किसी को नहीं छोड़ेगी when it comes to her. I was expecting the same from Koina Mitra, लेकिन damn, when Malika Sherawat is there,
she is
Malika Sherawat. So वो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा कि अगर वो अपने करियर को लेके इस तरह से आती है और like you said, I think वो नचा के रखेगी सब लड़कों को अपने इशारों पे. She'll be that good. और उसके अंदर वो superiority थोड़ा सा नजर आएगा हमें जो हमें चाहिए होता है, एक क्वीन वाला एटीट्यूड.
Yeah.
So talking about Malika Sherawat, I really want one more queen to be there from Bollywood जिसको मुझे लगता है कि second chance की जरूरत है. That is तनुश्री दत्ता. क्योंकि उसके साथ जो Me Too का पूरा element चला है, वो जो movement हुई है, and she really needs to work. वो पहले भी उसको बिग बॉस मेकर्स अप्रोच करते रहे. आई रियली विश समथिंग हैपेंस दैट यू शोड अप और वो अपने डीमंस को फेस करे बिकॉज द वर्ल्ड इज रियली डिमोनिक फॉर हर. उसने बहुत ज्यादा सफर किया है, ओपन में किया है, पब्लिक में उसकी पूरी बातें चली हैं. तो शी इज अ हॉट केक एंड शी शुड टेल हर स्टोरी थ्रू हर जर्नी इन द बिग बॉस.
I agree. I think उसकी भी strong personality है. हमने देखा है कि वो भी अपना truth बोलती है and वो डरती नहीं है. Because वो निडर है, she has faced a lot of criticism. अगर वो डरती, वो कुछ ना कहती. पर वो डरी नहीं. उसने जो भी कहा, सामने आके कहा and people have criticized her for it. And Big Boss loves these type of figures जिनके साथ कोई story आती है. And she has a big story to come. And she was at one point a hot new actress on, the forefront. लेकिन वो कैसे गायब हुई, वो हम सब ने देखा ही है. And alongside her, I also think Samira Reddy fits this equation too. Samira Reddy could be really good for Big Boss. Just like Tanushree Datta, she was a hot new thing on the block. She was in some really good movies. हालांकि उसको उसका डूब मिला नहीं, but now she's settled in motherhood, but she's still in the news. So I think she could also be a very strong contestant.
I love her reads.
And one last name I want to add, if we're talking about strong, opinionated women, Sargun Mehta. I think Sargun Mehta is epic and she's suited for this show. She speaks her mind and she has that personality. क्योंकि she is also feisty. She's very competitive. उसको भी हारना पसंद नहीं है. She has fought and fought her way to the success that she has right now. Punjabi film industry mein, she is like all over the place. And producing bhi wo kar rahi hai ab on Indian television.
Yeah.
So I think she is a very, very popular face. She's a big name. And Big Boss mein wo bahut धमाल कर सकती है. क्योंकि मैं पहले उसका husband का नाम लेने वाली थी, रवि दुबे. I think he's amazing. But अगर feistiness की बात करो, तो Sargun is the more feisty one.
Yeah, so Kirti Sargun Mehta, I really, really like her. And I think where I noticed her was when she came into Bigg Boss a couple of years ago. And there was a scene when Salman Khan obviously said, "Tu ghar mein aake enter karegi." But she didn't. It was like a prank and stuff to get somebody else in. But even there, we saw her feistiness. And I was like, wow, this girl should have been the one to go into the house because वो full on आग लगा देती, वो फाड़ के रख देती. So, and she's got a personality where she's opinionated, but she's not very negative, but she's got a bit of a balance at the same time. And I think that's the requirement that Bigg Boss needs. They need fresh faces. And I do believe that instead of calling पिछले season के contestants, call somebody new that can add masala.
Exactly.
Not bring old people back three times.
Exactly.
एक को निकालो, फिर वापस डालो, make it like a hotel or a hostel. If you want to put challenges out there, fine, fair enough. But कोई टक्कर का लेके आओ who's not done the game before, but who knows how to become a mastermind. So I feel that's what they need to do this time.
Sargun Mehta, ironical ke Gautam chose Sukirti. And Sukirti was such a bad contestant. Sargun hi chali jati. Usme maza aata. I think Sargun is too used for Bigg Boss right now. It's not a time for me because she's excelling so much. So Ravi can be there, but he's doing great in OTT. So, but I love both of them. So I'm all good if she's there because she'll be the tadka in there. And again, no bullshit woman.
Yeah.
Let it be very clear.
I love those
I'm very professional. Women. So my last choice, I would like to see Sudesh Larry, the comedian. Because I know Bharti won't be joining because she's also too big, she's also too busy. And then Harsh Lambachi abhi baar approach the. Lekin Sudesh Larry को जो ड्यू मिलना चाहिए था कृष्णा अभिषेक की वजह से उतना नहीं मिल पा रहा. हालांकि I find him much funnier, I find him more talented. So I would really like to see कि वो अपना रिवाइवल कैसे करते हैं, वो क्या कॉमेडी एलिमेंट लेके आते हैं, वो किस तरह से अपने बिची मोड में जाएंगे या नहीं जाएंगे, वो अपनी पंजाबीनेस दिखाएंगे. He is so good. I love Sudesh Larry.
Fun.
Yeah, I would have never ever thought that. This name in a million years would not have come in my mind.
Same
I don't know if Sudesh Larry is a Bigg Boss material. entertaining होंगे, comedy करेंगे, लेकिन flip side है कोई? Is that fighting spirit there? वो मुझे नहीं पता. If you want a comedian, entertainer जो top पे था, लेकिन आजकल हमें दिखाई नहीं देता इतना, Sunil Grover.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
that would be
Guthi.
amazing. Because he has come in a few, like he came in a movie with Sanya Malhotra and Radhika Madan. He also came in that web series with Saif Ali Khan, Tandav. But after that, we haven't seen him. I haven't seen him. I would love to see him in Bigg Boss.
And he has association with Bigg Boss.
Yes.
He has been showing up on Bigg Boss.
Exactly.
So, Kirti, I definitely feel like Sunil Grover, aka Guthi, should be on the show because it would add, like a fun element to the show.
And I would love to see the Gidda.
Exactly, the gitta, but a fun element and hasi mazak bhi honi chahiye, apart from the seriousness. There should be a comic because subah ko utho gana bajta hai and then you have this comic going on. I think it's a good vibe.
Yeah.
For me, my last I would say two names because they're both singers. I want to add two singers. I would say first of all Jazzy B, and the second one would be Sonu Nigam. Now,
Sonu Nigam can be great choice. Yeah.
Sonu Nigam kabhi nahi aayega Bigg Boss mein.
But as a choice, just manifestation. Yeah.
He's so feisty.
He's so feisty, and there's so much going on around him. So many controversies. I think he would be perfect for Bigg Boss. Like,
oh my God.
Full on perfect.
Maybe he can be called.
Can you imagine hearing him sing every day? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be amazing. But I want to see Jazzy B because I've grown up being a fan of him. Like
I love Jazzy B music. Mar gaye, tera roop dekh ke, niya si mar gaye, tera roop dekh ke.
Yeah, and Dil Lutiya has been my all-time favorite.
Dilanu lutti jave.
Yeah, he's amazing.
That was such an amazing song.
Before this turns into a Jazzy B concert, क्योंकि मुझे उसका हर एक गाना पता है,
He's amazing, right?
Let's just put an end to this. So guys, you're super excited for the upcoming season of Bigg Boss 16. Maybe there's a new host. Obviously, there'll be some new contestants. We just wanted to talk about the people we wish would come to Bigg Boss.
This is our manifestation only, yeah.
We want them there. Until then, आप comment करो, हमें बताओ कि did you agree with our list of manifestation or you have some other names you want to put down? And also, please follow us on social media. I am Puri602. Odie is
Odis_Insta team.
And Harris is
I am Harris_16.
And there you have it, guys. Please like kare, subscribe kare, comment kare, or share kare, and press that bell icon. And we'll see you next time.
हाँ लेकिन कीर्ति टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट मुझे लगता है नाम तो आ गए हैं जन्नत आ जाएगी कनिका आ जाएगी फैसल का नाम तो गया एंड मुनव्वर इज आल्सो बीइंग अप्रोच्ड हमारी मैनिफेस्टेशन
मुझे यार रिपीट कंटेस्टेंट्स नहीं चाहिए फ्रॉम
एंड नो मोर एक्स विनर्स ऑफ एक्स शोज
कच्चा बादाम की आ रही है यार मैंने सुना है
हां
या
कौन आ रही है
Oh my God, this is going to be Lock Up. Bigg Boss is turning into Lock Up.
And apparently Saisha Shinde as well.
मेरी बात सुनो मियां खलीफा को ले आओ सबको छोड़ो